ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Parma Sacca's annual musical production. This year we will be making several stops. Our first is on that great white way known as Broadway, where we will be presenting our version of the musical Oliver. The second half of our show will take us to several other locations in the Big Apple. The first will be in some dreamy ballroom for some easy listening. Then we will be going back to Broadway to take in some other musical productions. But first, Oliver. The musical Oliver is based on Charles Dickens' novel Oliver Twist. The original production opened in London in 1960, followed by the Broadway production in 1963. The movie version of the musical premiered in 1968. The story involves loneliness, adventure, thievery, intrigue, murder, and happiness. And those were just our rehearsals. A young orphan boy, Oliver, encounters all of these as he goes from indentured servitude to becoming a common thief, being threatened with great harm until he finds the happiness and love he has been seeking. But first, let us look at the principal characters of our play. Mr. Bumble. He operates the workhouse where Oliver has been placed. The widow Corny, a wretched woman who, with Mr. Bumble, runs the workhouse. Oliver, the young orphan boy, he is the focus of our play. The artful Dodger, a young thief who befriends Oliver. Fagin, the gang leader of a group of young pickpockets. Bill Sykes, a dangerous criminal who is prone to violence. Nancy, Bill Sykes' girlfriend and someone who helps Oliver. And Mr. Brownlow, Oliver's grandfather, but not yet known to him. Our story opens with Oliver, who lives in a workhouse run by Mr. Bumble and the widow Corny, both heartless and greedy caretakers of the establishment. At one of the meals, the boys of the orphanage dream of meat and bread and other good things to eat while consuming gruel. Here is the chorus with our dancers, Audrey Wilson, Mae Bradford, Laurie Bradford, Pat Thode, Terry Woods, and Denise Bellier, doing Food, Glorious Food.